Hey, what's going on? Appliance Boot Camp, Old Fashioned Ice Cream. Mike Sneed coming to you live. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Sorry I wasn't able to get back to you all on Thursday and Friday. I thought I was going to be able to make it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do it. This past week and weekend was a crazy time. It was really busy. We had all the events of people going back to school, and people going back to school. That made us have to do all those events, and we had sometimes four events in one day. So last week it was just crazy. I wasn't able to get back to you all. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. And like I say, last week was crazy. All of the back to school events and graduations, like the daycares and stuff that were graduating. We had to do all those events. It just got really crazy, so I wasn't able to get there to do the live on Thursday. But I'm back today. We got Labor Day coming up this weekend. Will be Labor Day weekend. If I Yeah, Labor Day weekend will be this weekend. So this is about the time the ice cream parlor starts to slow down. Ice cream goes from Memorial Day to Labor Day. That's the actual ice cream season. I'm actually looking forward to it slowing down because, like I said, we had a great run this past season. We got a lot accomplished. Shout out to the I can't even think of the brother name right now, but they came up to visit me today. They actually have a main they have an actual manufacturing facility down in Fremont, North Carolina, and they actually came in to see me. They actually manufacture food trucks, and they came in to see me. And what they want to do, they're trying to get together and put together an ice cream cart for people to actually buy and stuff. So it was great timing because I'm in the process of building, redesigning my ice cream cart. I'm building a new one, and I was showing them the stuff that I do, and they were showing me the stuff that they have in place, kind of what they were kind of envisioning and stuff. And it was a great thing. So it might be something we might be to work on together in the future. They actually are going to be taking the ice cream parlor boot camp, and I'm looking forward to it. So we got some good stuff going on. Great stuff. Also, we're gonna be working on our second location. The second location is going up in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. We're in the process of actually doing the what we call the demo and framing up the actual ice cream container. Um, got a concrete guy, another concrete guy, to hopefully can get out and get me squared away. The other one, I haven't heard back from him, so I'm gonna have another guy go out there and take a look. He's supposed to have been starting this week. I haven't heard anything, so I have another guy going out to actually check out on it. So I'll be bringing you all along as we start to build that one out. We'll be done with that one by the end of the year. We'll be totally done with everything, and we'll just be waiting for the start up in May. So I'm gonna get everything done and taking my time and not be rushed. Like I said, we're not taking out any loans or anything. We're doing everything cash flow, and I'm doing a lot of it myself. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, we got the hands-on live event coming up next month. It'll be September the 22nd through the 24th. 22nd through the 24th. So if you hadn't already, sign up and come on out. And if you're alumni and you want to come on out September the 22nd through the 24th. That's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you hadn't gotten the links to the new Appliance Boot Camp, you can click the link so you can actually set up and come on out. And that kind of leads us into what we're talking about tonight. I want to know what's your 5 year plan. If you're not planning to learn a trade, or build a business, I'll be honest with you. I don't know how you build a business with no money. I don't know how you would do that. To build a business with no money. So maybe they're giving out business loans. I don't know. You're gonna sign your house over or something. I don't know. Go to SBA and sign your house over, or whatever, to get a business loan. I don't know how I could ever start another business if it wasn't for the trades. But if you're not willing to learn a trade, what's your 5 year plan? How you expect to uh, to make it in these years to come? Because what you have automation coming. And the job market right now, they already have shrink it down, but they don't need as many of you out there in the job market, and in manufacturing and all that. You no longer need it. They don't need you in manufacturing. A lot of the doctors' offices, they don't need you as many as doctors and stuff anymore, because now they have one doctor could be across the United States, and they got a little computer monitor to come in and they tell you put your arm in this in this little device, and he take all your vitals, and you talking to him just like he did. So the one doctor now can do the job of several doctors. They could be in a remote site doing it. And a lot of times I know if you sick and stuff, sometimes they tell you to call in and do a virtual doctor's thing, and they do it that way before you go to the ER or urgent care. So if you're not going to plan to learn a trade, what's your plan? How you expecting to make it? There's no more jobs where you can just graduate from high school, go work in the factory, in the textile plant, in the cotton mill, and earn a living for you and your family. Um, so you're gonna have to learn something. Uh, I hear Judge Joe Brown say this all the time, and I believe him. I think he's spot on. The prison system is not so much for bad people anymore. It used to be people went to prison. They went to prison because they were bad people and need to be reformed. Now the prison system is more so to house the surplus labor. We got too many people and not enough jobs. So it's a lot easier to lock you up in prison and create a job for somebody watching you, feeding you, and moving you from place to place, than for you to come out here and try to compete for a job. So it's just a place to store you to make work for somebody else and take you out the market. So they get two for the price of one. They take one person out of the market looking for a job, and then give the other person a job watching you. And so I don't know what you plan to do. I see a lot of you all. I still keep asking and want to know what is tech. People say they're gonna go into tech, and I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that. I honestly want to know, and this coming from somebody who has a degree in electronics and computer technology. So I got a degree in technology, and I just want to know. Everybody said they're going into tech. What exactly is tech? There's so much stuff that I don't know what you when people say that they're gonna get a tech certificates and whatnot. I don't know. I want to know what is going into tech. I think grasped some of the stuff that they said. Sound like they want you all to. Sounds to me they want you all to learn how to write some code. Now, if you I tell people all tell this all the time. Some of the smartest people I ever met in my life were actually people who wrote code. They wrote software compression to be exact. Those people who wrote software compression were some of the smartest people I know. And also, somebody who write code is usually some of the more brighter thinkers that we have here. And I know you all don't want to read a 10-page manual for an oven. How in the world are you all gonna sit down and read you know debug a piece of code that might have 5,000 lines of code? How you all gonna have the patience to sit down and read all that code? Are you all gonna have the patience to go through? You know some of this. When I used to write code, I wrote a whole bunch of code, and I knew and I knew a lot of the syntaxes that I use. That was actually commands and stuff that I used quite a bit. I knew all of those, but sometimes I'll come across a piece of code and they use a syntax or command that I didn't normally use in my code, and I had to go find it. I had to go grab a C++ book or grab a Unix book and go there and find out what that meant and had to read it and understand exactly what they were doing. Now you all going to do that? You all going to sit down and figure that out? No, the same group of people who don't want to go get a service manual and read it. The same group of people who tell me they can't figure out how to download service manuals are now going to be writing code. Uh, and then on top of that, this is the same group of people who always complain that they can't get a job, that they have all this hiring stuff against them. Is that changed now that you got a tech cert? Like I said, I had a degree, a bachelor's degree in electronics and computer technology, and 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 I couldn't even work for free when the economy went bad. And this after I wrote a bunch of code. I wrote a whole shitload of code in my day. I wrote a bunch of code. I built actual test fixtures. Let me get this mosquito. I built test fixtures. I built environmental chambers. I helped design circuit boards. I done all of that stuff. And when times were bad, I couldn't even go get a job for free. And plus on top of that, you think you just competing over here for that tech job? That tech job, you got to be like we were. You got to be competing with people over in India. And what they used to tell us, for every one engineer that we had over here in the United States, they had 50,000 probably in India that would do your job for less. So you're going to be competing against that. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe y'all are smarter than I think. The same people that I found out that they can't, the same exact people that I see can't read the flavor chart on the ice cream truck is telling me they're going to go work in tech. So I don't know. Maybe tech done changed. So that's why I keep asking, where's this tech? When I'm asking people that, they tell me they're going to go work in tech. Same thing. Maybe you all gonna start buying real estate. At 50 and 60 years old, I'm hearing people say they're gonna start getting into buying real estate. They haven't bought their first primary house yet, but they're gonna start. I'm gonna get this fly and come back through here. Um, People who haven't bought their first, I'm gonna catch him. There's a little mosquito flying through here. People who haven't bought their first primary piece of real estate in the mid 40s and 50s. No, I bought my first piece of real estate. I was in my 20s, mid 20s, uh, and here they are, 40s and 50s, haven't bought their first piece of property, and now they telling me they're gonna get into real estate investment, gonna flip real estate. Now with that, they're gonna buy. They're not just gonna buy one piece of property. They're gonna buy an apartment. That's what they're gonna do. Gonna buy an apartment, or maybe y'all gonna go overseas and buy. I don't know. I just want to know what's the plan. I told you all years ago what my plan was. My plan was to retire at 50. Um, I knew at 50 that's all. That's always my thing. I wanted to retire. I wanted to get out and do a lot more traveling. I wanted to actually live in another country for a few months and whatnot. And I didn't. I thought I was gonna really do it with real estate. That's what I thought it was. I thought I was gonna these as my wife and my sister-in-law and them and my daughter say, uh, let me get him. I'm gonna get him. Missed it. My wife and my daughter and my sister-in-law and them said, those TP houses. I thought I was just gonna all the houses that I bought, those little cheap houses. I thought I would actually fix all of those up, and then from there I would get somewhere about $10,000 per month in rent. That's what my goal was. I was shooting to make $10,000 passive income, and that would give me about 120,000 per year. I could live off of that. Everything's paid for, no debt. But that's what I was shooting for. I didn't know it was going to come the way it did. How I actually stepped into retirement was through ice cream. So it's a semi-retirement. It's the way I want to be retired. So I get to work about 5, 6 months out the year. Then I have about 6 or 7 months off and do what I want to do. This morning when I woke up, my wife, I didn't even know what today was. I thought today was Saturday or Sunday. My wife asked me, she was getting ready to leave. She asked me what I was gonna do today. I was like, what's today, Saturday or Sunday? She was like, nah, today Monday. I was like, I don't know. I need to go. I bought some pallet jacks, so I said I'm going to go pick up my pallet jacks and then come back. I'm building a new ice cream parlor, no, ice cream cart. So I'm gonna go by the metal shop, get some metal so I can practice my welding. I said I'm just taking it easy. And then I told her, I said, I've actually been thinking about running some more service calls, the time off. And she was like, nah, don't do no more service call. We like you better like we like you better like this. This mic is a lot more easy to get along with. So I said, yeah, I'm not gonna run no service calls. But I'm what's about this is my retirement, and I actually love it to be able to have the days where I plan it and do what I want to do. I'm still doing stuff productive, stuff keeping me active. I'm learning stuff. Like I say, I'm learning an actual another trade. I'm teaching myself how to weld. I might even take some courses at the community college on welding. So that's my next thing I'm doing. I'm learning how to weld and having a good time at it. And like I said, me welding, yes, I don't want no job welding. I just want to be able to do my little projects that I have and have fun with it. But that was my thing, and I got out of it, and I found a way I could generate $10,000 a month to get my 120,000 to actually retire and have fun at it. So that's how I've done to retire. I just want to know what's your job? What's your plan in 5 years? 'Cause most of you all are in mid 30s and stuff. If you want to come on live, that's a link to the live. Most of you all are in your mid 30s and up. Are y'all having a plan to retire? Is it something I'm missing? Is it maybe it's crypto? Maybe it's day trading? I don't know what it is. Um, but I just want to know what it is that we're going to retire on. Because I'm not, that's something I'm not seeing that other people are talking about. And I'm not seeing the progression of the other people um, in their lives. Like everybody, everybody's kind of stuck where they were. You gotta keep growing and moving. Like I say, I started this. I've done appliance repair for 20 some years. That's where I made my money. I made my fortune in appliance repair. I loved it. Appliance repair, man, it was so good to me and my family. I made my money. And then after I made my money, you saw me transitioning, getting ready to set up for retirement. All of us got to retire. So after retirement, I still dabble a little bit in the appliance repair and stuff. But you see my other careers and retirement stuff I'm picking up and doing. I'm actually loving it and enjoying it. You see me with my kids paying for. You saw the progression with them, paying for them to go to college and from appliance repair, paying the cash. They're not taking no student loans. You seeing that work. You seeing me uh, get the buildings, building other businesses and stuff. And I see everybody that we following business advice and stuff from. I'm not seeing any progression. Be honest, I see them still trying to do the exact same thing from 20 some, that's from 2020 and 2018, 2019. The great course migration when everybody was selling courses. Um, I haven't seen any changes, any growth from that. And I know their lives are moving on, and you got to get to that next stage. So some of the stuff doesn't change. Appliance repair doesn't change. Steel trade doesn't change. All that stuff is the same. The same way I made money, you can make the same amount of money, and you can take the same path I took, where you can actually take appliance repair, use that to retire by the time you're 50. Matter of fact, I was retired in my early 30s with the appliance repair. You can retire, not say retire, it's a semi-retirement where you're not getting up working no 8 hours a day. If you're a one man or two man shop, you getting up and you just working a few hours every day, making great money, and having a lot of time to yourself to devote to creating wealth and to think. A lot of times you all don't have time to think on these jobs working and stuff. But it gives you time to actually think, to get out and do more in the community and and be around people who really are creating wealth and stuff. So that's what appliance repair done for me. And then when I hit 50 and it was time for me to step out, it made it real easy for me to get out the boat and get onto the dock and do what I'm doing now. And like I say, it's a great feeling. I don't. If you somebody had to wake up this morning and dread getting up, going into the office, dread getting up, driving in traffic to go there, I feel for you. This morning I felt good. I knew I had to go to Burlington this morning, and I was actually excited about going to Burlington. I what's him called? I'm gonna catch him. I think I got him. I was actually excited. No, I didn't. He's still flying. I'm gonna catch him. I was actually excited about going to Burlington. I was only thing that was making me upset. I had to wait for you all to actually get off the road. Those people who were going to work and the school buses, they started back today. So I had to actually wait for the school buses and the people who go to work to get off the road so I can get on the road and go pick up my pallet jacks and stuff. But I actually look forward to doing that today. I look forward to actually going over to the metal supermarkets and putting my order in. That's another thing too. I'm building another ice cream not power, nice ice cream cart. And once I get it done, I'll show you all how I've done it. And this one it should take half the cost to build it. I'm actually doing some welding with a little bit of metal on it. It'll be more versatile. It'll be lighter. So you all will see that with me doing that. And it might be one that if you all want it, I can easily sell it and ship it to you. So that's one of the things that we kind of was talking about with earlier today. Once I get it down packed, they got a manufacturing place. It might be able to make it and ship it. So be on the lookout for that. But just to do that type of stuff is what I want you all to be able to experience. Because this is a great life, man. It is great, and I love it. We're gonna read some of the chats we got going on, and then I'm getting out of here because I what you call I want to I'm enjoying the break that I'm having, so I'm gonna get out of here. I ain't gonna spend so much time out here tonight. And also, we're gonna redo the actual studio of Appliance Boot Camp this year too. So by the end of the year, this I'm gonna redo the whole YouTube portion of Appliance Boot Camp. So all of this right here on the back side of on this side would just be the actual classroom, just where we teach from. On the other side where you come in at, that's where I'm going to actually put the actual YouTube studio out front and kind of do it kind of like they have the news stations and stuff in downtown Raleigh, where you can actually see me out there, see me broadcasting. You all be able to see the streets and all that stuff. So I'm actually building that out there to look like that and to give a better curb appeal out front, so people know exactly what we're doing. So I figured out how I want it, and that's what we're gonna do there. All right, Stoker Review. So what's up, ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? DCNF Appliance Repair. What's up, DCNF? So what's going on, Mike and ABC? How you doing? 63 Impala Rag Dude. What's up, Mike and ABC fam? Also, I'll be going out to. I got a meeting in October. I'm not gonna say where. I guess I can. I'll be in Chicago. I'll be in Chicago in October. I think in November I'll be in Seattle. So when I get back from those two places, I'll be talking to you all more about what went on during our national convention, and giving y'all an update. And if people want to move forward, they can move forward. I want to go to those two meetings first, and then after I get back from those two meetings, I give the information. You all can move forward. All right. Frank Evans. So what's up, Mike? Hey, how you doing? Oh, our buddy's back. Hey, what's going on, man? Aaron Fernando. My 5 year plan is to have my money back you owe me. Mr. Aaron Fernando, what happened during the actual COVID, we were supposed to have a class. He had paid to come to the class in COVID. Unfortunately, the state of North Carolina was shut down. He didn't believe the state was shut down. He thought we should still have a class. The governor told us we couldn't have a class. He said he called the governor's office, and the governor said we could have the class, but everything was shut down. You couldn't have no classes in North Carolina. So from there, uh, he sent me a letter from a lawyer saying he was going to sue me because I wouldn't have the class. And if he hadn't have done that, I would have gave him a refund. But simple fact that he said he had a lawyer send me a letter saying he was going to sue me because I said I wasn't going to do a class in the middle of COVID because it was shut down. From there, I told him he need to go and earn his money. He sent me another letter, an email saying he was in a bad car accident and he didn't have no money. He was about to be homeless or something, and he wanted a refund. So he sent me a picture of some car that had been wrecked, and I told him, you go and it still stands today. If you go and look at all the videos and you show me that you got a contract and you do file service calls, I give you your money back. I give you your money back, paid in full in advance. But until you do that, I'm not gonna give him his money back because he claims to keep having financial problems and stuff, and that's the problem. He never stick to anything. That's most of the people problems who have financial. Ain't no way in the world, and it is almost it is hard to have financial problems in today's way you can make money today. To me, I think it's almost impossible to have financial problems the way you can make money today. That might be me being inconsiderate, but I just know I can go out there and pop popcorn in 2 or 3 hours and have a couple of $100. I can go out there and sell ice cream in 2 or 3 hours, have a couple of $100. I can do just about anything right now and go make a couple of $100. People need everything done. You can go mow grass and make a couple of $100. You can power wash and make a couple of hundred. There's just too much stuff to go out here and make money for you to be broke and going through financial problems. Especially if you're a man, there's just too much stuff out here to go do to make money for you not to be in financial ruin. But it still stands. Show me you done five service calls, and I give you your money back. Appliance boss. What's up, Mike? What's up, ABC Found? Hey, what's going on, Appliance boss? Okay, appliance boss. It's going to be rough for job market the next year. If you are associated with trade, you're going to be in a good position, especially repair. Sales could be iffy if people don't have money to buy new. Yeah. Uh, the good thing about appliance repair, and I found this out the whole time. Like I said, when it got hard during the .com burst, as an engineer, I remember it. People would ask me, I said I didn't have a job. They'd be like, "What do you major in?" Electronics and computers. Why are you majoring in electronics and computers? That stuff, you knew that stuff wasn't going to be around. You should have majored in textile. People will always need somewhere to actually get clothes because we have big cotton mills and stuff around here. You should have majored in textile, or you should have majored in some with agriculture, or you should have done something with the state. So you would major in agriculture, you could have got a job with the state. The state never lay you off, or the federal government. So that's what people were telling me because I couldn't go work for free. But once I started doing this appliance repair stuff, it's never been a day in my life, not in my life, since I started the appliance repair business. There has never been a time where my wife and I were busted. We just never were busted again. I always could go out there and make my money. You know, never was busted after that. Never. And that was during the housing bubble, the recession. I didn't know it was a recession back then. And like I say, through all of those times, with me running my appliance repair business, I still was able to pay cash for my kids to go to private school, pay for cash for my wife to go to grad school, pay. I done everything I wanted to do. We done everything we wanted to do. We didn't have any problems. We don't live no real lavish lifestyle. no, I ain't going out here buying no Lambos or nothing like that. But we always had nice cars. We live in a nice community and stuff. We always took nice vacations. You know, we've been all around the world almost. So yeah, we was able to do all of that, and through appliance repair. But like I say, the brokest I ever been in my life, it was when I was an engineer. Because when I was in high school, same thing. I worked as an electrician with Mr. Eaton. So I was doing electrical work with Mr. Eaton afternoons and weekends and during the summer. And from there, everybody just knew, Mike could put up a ceiling fan. So, I would go and put up ceiling fans for 30, 40, $50. I do two or three of those a day. Um, uh, um, all during high school. So during high school, I used to shoot, man. I had money. I used to pay my little girlfriend. Back then, they always had some little hood person. I shouldn't say hood person. No, I shouldn't say that because she's my best friend. And Sheila is way. She's not nothing hood, Sheila. Well, one of my best friends, uh, Sheila, we had somebody in the neighborhood. That's what I want to say. Somebody in the neighborhood always cut hair, and somebody always in the neighborhood done hair. So Sheila always done hair in the community. So I'll have to pay Sheila. I think it was like $15, $20, $15. Either two, I can't recall. It wasn't more than $20 to fix my girlfriend hair on the weekend. So I would get her hair fixed, and we used to go out to eat everywhere. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, go out to eat. You can get a hotel room. I had money to do it all during high school. I got to college. I worked at Sears as an appliance repairman during college. Same thing. I had a apartment, had a car, had a motorcycle. Same thing. I could take my I would go to everything. Black we would go to Freaknik, Black Bike Week. I would go to Daytona Beach, Black College Weekend. Same thing. I would take my little girlfriend that I had back then. We would take them on trips and stuff, and I always had money because that's what I was doing. I was working in skilled trade. I got a job as an engineer. That was the brokest I ever been in my life. When I became an engineer, that was the brokest I ever been in my life. And 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 got back into appliance repair at about 26, I think I was 26 or 27. I got no, I was 27, 28, and I got back in appliance repair and never had a problem again. Never had a problem again about being broke. And now it's good. Now I'll tell you, this ice cream thing, it's been a long time. Ice cream don't it doesn't match up or come close to appliance repair. It doesn't even come close to. Because with appliance repair, you're not getting a bunch of cash. You getting real money. You getting those checks for $500,000, $2,000, 500, $1,500. You getting those types of checks every day. You get direct deposit. So you getting big lump sums of money all the time coming into your in your account. So it's great. But with ice cream parlor, you get the credit cards. Credit cards you might get $300, $400. Maybe on the weekend at our parlor you'll get about $600, $700 direct coming in off a credit card. Maybe on Saturday or Sunday you might get $800 on credit cards. Now, and our parlor is still growing and the community is growing. But you still get $200 to $300 in cash. And it's been a long time since I've been getting cash like that. And I don't know if you ever had the point where you got so much cash coming in that you can't put it in your wallet because your wallet won't fold anymore because you have so much cash. And then you start, I used to hear them talk about this all the time, the drug dealers and stuff. They're like, they would take out the ones and the fives and all that stuff, and they would just keep the 20s and whatnot, and they'll with them, and they'll give the other stuff to the girls and stuff. Well, that's kind of what's happening with the ice cream? You getting all this cash, and you get all these ones and fives. You can't put them in your wallet. So that became my wife and my daughter's lunch money. So those ones and fives are sitting someplace, and that's what they grab for lunch and all that stuff. They go out and on the way out in the morning, my daughter, if she's going to school or something like that, she grab her a couple of ones or five. My wife do the same thing. That's how they eat their lunch and stuff. But that's what you're gonna get with that. You get that cash money coming in, and you got those that stack of cash and stuff, and you be able to set that aside. You can just peel off the 20. I keep the 20s, tens. I keep some tens, 20s, tens, 50s, and hundreds. I keep those. But those ones and fives, you can just put that to the side for them to have. And it's great, man. It is great. It is great. So, oh, great life. I'll leave it there. It's a great life. Stoker reviews trucking companies are closing down, and the rest are replacing drivers with self-driving trucks. Yeah. So I don't know what you're gonna do, what people gonna do if they're not gonna learn a trade. And ain't no ain't, if you think you're gonna go into I still don't know what tech is, but if you think you're gonna go and just go into start writing some code and all that stuff, um, you better be ready. Coders are being replaced with AI. Yeah. And the thing with that, somebody has to write that code behind AI. So that got to be somebody doing that. So you always gonna have some coders. I think, but somebody got to write the code behind AI. And you always when I used to write code, you always didn't just start from the scratch. You started with somebody had already wrote a lot of the functions, or God knows they already wrote a function or module that you could actually use in your code. And so you would just actually pull that in and just make the changes to alter it to yours. So it's very seldom that you had to start from the very scratch and write one. So you will build upon pull somebody else stuff and get what you're going. Now there have been times where I had to write we had to write our own stuff because we were inventing stuff. A lot of stuff it won't nobody had done it before, and so nobody's done it before. You gotta be the person who do it. And with that, now that can be kind of tricky and fun. But I've done that too, where we were the one who were inventing it. So it was it won't no it won't know where you could go grab it. No, God knows it. It wasn't nowhere you could go grab it. You had to actually you were the person who was doing it yourself, and so that was good too. You know, so I don't know if those people could. I know they can't. If you can't fix a dishwasher or washing machine, you ain't gonna write no code. And then you talking about you gotta pass a test. Y'all ain't gonna stop doing that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you, stop telling yourself a lie. You ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. You all won't even. You ain't gotta pass no test for appliance repair. Not unless you go do not unless you're gonna do what you call. You're gonna do a seal system. You got to get EPA certification, and that's open book. And you guys won't even take that. So if you're gonna now make me think that you all gonna go take some certification. I don't know. Is it like A plus cert? I don't know what the search is. I'm not even got time to even look it up. But I know you all not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. You running from doing the hard work. Just like Mr. Aaron Bernardo up there. He's running from doing the hard work. He wants somebody. He wants a position. He don't want to go out there and create for himself. He doesn't want to go out there and create for himself. He don't want to do it. He don't want to. He'll rather come over here every 2 years and complain that he ain't got no money and that he can't do anything, rather than go ahead and being a man and go get it. Go get. I gave you everything you need to do it. Go out there and make your money. Go out there and make your money. You think you think I what you call? Ice cream. I bought the ice cream parlor boot camp from Mr. Tie Jeff. You think I call down there and tell him um, uh, I bought it right in the middle of COVID, just like he did. And I was supposed to go with my son down to Florida, but everything got canceled for COVID. And he said, "I'll send you the videos. You can look at the videos, but you can't come down here." You think I called down there, Mister? You lying? I'm gonna sue you for $500 because I paid him $1,500. I'm gonna sue you for $1,500 because I no. Okay, send me the tapes. I looked at the tapes and I went to work. That's what you got to do. You got to go to work. You think do you think I know how to weld? No, I don't know how to weld. But every time I go somewhere and ask somebody, "Hey, can you make this for me?" They don't want to weld it, or they're going to charge me an arm and a leg, $1,500 for you to make 4 or 5 welds. Okay, nah, that's okay. I go buy me a welder from Harbor Freight. I can go here and buy me some iron, and I'll practice and mess it up myself until I figure it out. But that's how you do it. That's how you figure this stuff out. You don't sit there and whine and complain. You go out there and get it and make your money. And from there, you think I go down there and I don't I talked to Ty Jeff one time since I bought the course. Um, uh, my son did go down there after he opened back up. My son did go back down there. When my son went down there, I went down there 1 or 2 days, and from there I talked to Jeff and I was telling him about what we were doing, and he helped me with my Joko lights. That was it. Up until then, I didn't call him asking him how do I market it and all that. No, I figured all that stuff out. He gave me the basics of how he done it. Then I had to actually put my spin on it and go and done the work. You all want some supervisor. That's what Aaron wants. He wants a manager. He wants a supervisor. Some people, like Carter G. Woodson used to say about the miseducation of the Negro. You don't have to tell somebody to go to the back door. They'll go on their own. If there ain't no back door, they'll create one. Their education make it possible. If you control the way a man thinks, that's what's happened to him. He doesn't even want to be in control of his life. He doesn't even want to be in control of his life. The same time he done come up here about once every 2 or 3 months hollering about that. You got people who have became millionaires from the same information he had. You got people who are out running service calls from the same information that he has. But he'll come back here next year hollering he ain't got no money and whatnot. Mr. O, yeah, and some of these places across the country have reinstated mask mandates. We may have another lockdown by the end of the year. Yep, I heard it's coming back. Hey, what's going on, Christopher Alexander? All right, Mr. O. Most of us weren't seasoned in this industry. The first lockdown. If the second one happened, we'll make out like Alabama and the 40 Thieves. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If we get a lockdown come through here, if we get a lockdown come through here, oh my lord, if we get another lockdown come through here, same thing. Just like you all won't season in the appliance repair, I won't season on the YouTube when when the lockdown came. But I made great money on YouTube. If it come back through here again, oh yeah, yes, I'm going in on that YouTube, and they're gonna give out those stimulus checks again. I'm going in. I'm going in on that. Same thing. If it come back through with the, but I made boy, if I did not make some money doing appliance repair, doing that lockdown, oh my lord, if I did not make some money, oh I made money. Appliance boss, AI coders, that's crazy. Yep, yep. AI about to put a ton of folks out of work, especially in the tech sector. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. They run into a place where I don't know. I don't know. I still don't ain't figure out what they talking about tech. I still ain't figured out. They networking. What's up, BK from the Rockies? What's up, ABC fam? All right. Um, okay, DCNF. Real estate and interest rates are sky high. Yeah, yeah. Real estate is going crazy. If you waiting now to come buy some real estate, It is crazy because everybody, especially in this area, everything's built to rent. They're not even, if you can get somebody to sell you something, they're not even selling nothing. They networking. Okay, Bobby Exodon. Mike, thanks for the great content. You always on point. Thanks, I appreciate it. And like I said, this is stuff that I've seen. This is not stuff that I'm guessing at. I've seen it happen. I've seen it. I've seen it happen. Too many times. Come through here. I've seen it happen. Um, but one thing, like I say, this skilled trade, when everybody was flipping houses, flipping houses, you think this crypto and all, you think crypto, you think day trading and all that stuff is bad. You should have been when flipping houses. Oh my God, when flipping houses was here. It was just crazy. It was crazy. Everybody was making them. Everybody was supposed to be making $1 million. I remember. I remember even questioning myself because here it is. I'm doing a lot of work for these guys, and I'm seeing them. They popping up with new Escalades, they new Lexus, and they getting these huge houses and all this. And I'm thinking, what the hell I'm doing wrong? Why I'm not able to go out and get all this stuff. And I remember telling my wife that, and I remember she told me, man, they lying, they broke. Watch and see, they broke. I'll be like, nah, they got money. They just got a new they got the new where everybody's getting the new Hummers because they found out that hey, just like the G wagon before the G wagon came out, where people say you could get the G wagon and write it off in your business. That when the Hummer came out, the H2 Hummer, it met the weight requirement for you to be able to write it off. So all of them was getting new Hummers and stuff. And I was like, what in the world am I doing wrong? Man, when that housing bubble hit, oh my God, when it hit, man, every one of them wrote me bad checks. Every one of them that had all that stuff wrote me bad checks. And then I start to realize they didn't have any money. That I was actually doing a lot better than a bunch of them because I actually had cash. I actually had cash flow going on. I done when the housing bubble hit. Oh, I made a boatload of money. That's where I made my money. When the housing bubble hit, and right when the housing bubble hit, um, I think I was at that time I was just getting ready to sell my interest in with Abdul and Ron. I had a stack of cash and I was making a bunch of money. Oh man, oh it was good. And that's when I went to Rocky Mount and started buying stuff. Right during that time, you could buy stuff for $2,000 or $3,000. I had a boatload of money. Oh my god! And so I'm still eating off of that from today. I'm still eating off of that. And so that's why I look at this stuff that's going on now with all these people running to all this new stuff. And even if I ask the people who study it, they can't even tell me what tech is. Uh, no, I would like to know. I still, are you going to be a engineer or are you going to be a software? Are you going to be writing code, software? What are you going to be doing? I'm just working in tech. What is working in tech? I'd like somebody to tell me what's working in tech. Uh, Appliance boss, yeah, man, getting ready for our busy season, planning out 2024. Yeah, most people who run businesses, we usually a year or two ahead of you. Like I say, I'm about five. I'm working in about 5 years right now. So that's another thing too. Why I don't get upset with anything that's fluctuating in the market and stuff, because I'm always a couple of years ahead. So I'm actually looking at planning myself a couple of years out. So it doesn't bother me. We just oh it's a bump in the road. So we're just clearing the bump. Um, Myron Webster, Mike, check your community center form. They usually teach welding through a free game. Laugh. Okay, all right. Uh, I know they do it at community colleges. I might take one of those intro to welding. I don't want to be in no class learning how to test no beads. Nothing. I just need to lay it down just enough for me to do what I got to do and just learn a little bit of skill. It might just be like always. I just go out there and learn. Okay, don't hate, educate. I'm a certified electrician. I'm interested in the garage door open and repair. Yeah, by the course, the garage door business. We got it on Appliance Boot Camp. Garage doors. I made a lot of money. If you're a licensed electrical contractor, you can get an actual contract with the third party warranties repairing garage doors. That's what we've done for years. When I ran my electrical and appliance business. And like I say, that business is getting ready to start booming. As soon as the weather break and those garage doors start freezing to that concrete, those driveways, and they go there open that morning, and that spring break or that cables break, good stuff. We're gonna start wearing out those gears. You can make some money in the next couple of months. 63 Impala rag dude. Just get a MIG welder and some metal. The machine does all the work. That's what I got. I got a little MIG welder and some metal. I'm gonna go to work and make it and have some fun. What they say, putty and paint make a carpenter all day he ain't. Same thing with me. That grinder and paint can make me an excellent welder. Quentin Hodge, hey Mike and ABC fam. All right. JT, are you going to Vegas for the convention? Yeah, I'll be in the Ashby convention. I'll be there. I might be going to the ice cream convention too. Don't hate educate. Your bitch sounds like me. Laugh out loud. Yeah, yeah. Hey, what's up, Wild Will? What's going on? Oh, hey, how you doing, Lamar Mom? Miss Janice Lee, keep up the good work, Lamar Mom. Okay. Uh, Shay Star, ain't seen you in a while. Hey, okay, good to see you again out in Arizona. Thanks. Hey, what's going on, man? Uh, Kamari from Financial Rebel. Hey, how you doing, man? Thanks for jumping in. I really appreciate it, man. Thanks for jumping in. If you hadn't already, go watch the Financial Rebel. He does a great job. Has a great YouTube channel. Good stuff he puts out too. Jewel Tones, bro, I'm licking my chops for virtual retail. I think Jewel Tones, she's doing actual the ice cream, looking to do it virtual. Um, Let me tell you all about that ice cream. Oh my God, that little cart. I dropped that cart off. Oh my God, last week that cart. I dropped those carts off, and it got to the point where I just went out and bought two more freezers. And I just dropped the freezers off with no carts or anything. I just dropped the freezers off. I went and got. I'll show you what I got right here. You get these little vinyl stickers on the freezers, and it's just a little sticker, and you get them. My guy makes them for like $20. So I just stick this right here on the front of the white freezer, and it looks really good. Just dropping the freezer off with pre-scoop ice cream, pre-packaged ice cream, and I dropped those off. Oh my God, at so many schools and whatnot. It's ridiculous. So those freezers, those are the ones I'm gonna make the push carts out of. I'm gonna make another, just build a nice little frame with some wheels on it, so I can set that on there with an umbrella and push it out. But I drop those things off, those things, $250, $300 all day long for the school systems and stuff, and they loved it. You go. I get a call from a school. We want to have some for the teachers coming back. Can we get 200 or 150 ice cream? And what we've done it now, of which I love. Um, I tell them what flavors we have, and they'll send it out to the teachers, and then they'll shoot me a list back, and they'll say, hey, we need this amount of flavors. And then I take it over there to the shop, and the workers they'll scoop them out in about an hour or so. They'll scoop out all the flavors, put them in the freezer, and then they'll put the where they'll put them in the freezer, and then from there they'll put I show you all what I do. I take pieces of cardboard and section them off. If I'm going to put a bunch of them. If I'm not doing that, I do like one stop mic in them. I have these little containers, and I'll stack them in the containers, and I'll write on the top of the container what flavors they in where. And so then they'll stack them in there. Then I just take the freezers over to wherever they gotta go, drop them off, and come back and pick them up. And you pick up your checks and all that stuff. They have the checks ready for you, and you get your money. Man, we dropped so much. Man, I made a grip. I made a grip the last couple of weeks with the ice cream. I didn't hear about another lockdown. Get in position to get my money if it goes down. Yep. Jewtown. Bruh, lockdown won't catch me slipping twice. I'm licking my chops. Yep. Yep. Man, if they close this joint down again, ooh, we need, if we can get one more shutdown like they did, oh my God, if we can get one more shutdown, and I can hit them with the ice cream, I can hit them with the courses, oh my God, if we get one more shutdown, that'll be it. That will be it. They're the finisher. People just want money that doesn't take any effort. They'll do deliveries in their cars all day. No need to learn anything. Yeah, yeah. They don't want to study. They don't want to study. They're got some networking. Mr. O, if that happens, then the general public will riot like crazy. Yep. Mr. O, I'm posturing myself to get out of the field. So if we do have civil unrest, I don't got to be out in the front lines. Okay. Yep. We're still making money. Yep. Okay. Don't hate it. In the process of getting my C10 license, I have law and business exam on 9/15/23. Okay. I don't know what the C10 is, but I guess that's a level license. What state are you in? Don't hate educate. And what happened a lot of times, a lot of states, pretty much all of them now, you get a contractor's license, they're gonna make you take a business and law. They have one that what's the name of it? That kind of goes across uh, NASCAR. I think it's a NASCAR that goes across a bunch of different states. So if you pass that in one state, you're good everywhere. But every state have like a law of business exam included on there. Wild Williams, they plan on the shutdown. Okay, again, I didn't know. They're gonna slick, please, one more shutdown. Yeah, and I think everybody's saying that. If we got one more shutdown, oh my God, oh the money that we made during that shutdown, all the money I made during that shutdown. Tehran TV, out late getting this bag. Just finished up a refrigerator, and to think a year ago I told mine, yep, say he'll scare the refrigerators. Yep, good job, man. No, we don't want to shut. Yes, we do. I want to shut down. I want to shut down. Appliance. Oh, C10. Okay, that's in California. Okay, all right. Wild Williams. You have to work wearing a vest. I want another shutdown. Honestly, I do. Okay, C10 is electrical license in California. Okay. A lot of times what we have in North Carolina and stuff, you can have a couple of different levels. You can have a single family dwelling, meaning you just work on houses, no multi units, and then you have a limited. You can't do high voltage, and you only do up to I think $20,000. Then you have an intermediate. You can do high voltage, but you can only do up to $75,000. And then you have an unlimited license where you can do up to you can do any and everything. I have unlimited license, and I have the unlimited, and would be equivalent to unlimited. And I don't even know how many states now. I'll say maybe 15, 20 states. I have unlimited electrical license. Myron Webster, I'm going to email you a great welding channel that will get you together. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'm going to actually, if they have my metal cut tomorrow, I am going to start tomorrow regardless. I got some pieces of some metal here I can start with. Tyran TV. I'm too busy right now, man. Shut down. I'll definitely have to quit. Yeah, yeah, you would. You would. Okay, a level 3 minimum. Okay. I'm going for my HVACR license next. Okay, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. Once again, it's 9 o'clock. I want to thank everybody for watching. Um, if you hadn't already, Sign up for Appliance Bootcamp. Mr. Aaron, Aaron, let me find your name again. Uh, boop, 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 boop. Aaron, I should know your name because you pop up once a year. I mean, once every couple of months. Aaron Bernardo, I think that's your name. Go ahead and go and make your money, man. Go ahead and make your money. Stop coming here and and watching everybody else go. Tyran on TV that just popped in. He's been doing it right at a year, so he done came behind you. He didn't come to the hands on. All he done was the online making his money, and he already talked about he hit $1,000 in a day. One day he gonna hit $1,000. And this ain't nothing like that video game stock trading where where you simulating trading stock. This is real hard cash that we're getting and money. He gonna hit $1,000 day, and you could be doing that. You could be doing back to back $1,000 days because you got this is a skill that can't nobody take from, and this skill it actually goes across just about everything. If you know how to repair appliances, you can do HVAC, you can do electrical, you can do a little bit of plumbing, you can do just about anything. Like I say, I'm not afraid to go ahead and try to weld all the stuff that I build. Matter of fact, just simple stuff. I went on the guy was here. I went and got two pallet jacks. I bought from State Surplus, $100 and some dollars. And from there, one of them was working, and one of them was broke. And I'm looking at it, and I see that the hydraulic pin is stuck. I just took a hammer, hit it, and popped it out. He was like, "You fixed it? Yeah, it's fixed already. It's working fine. Matter of fact, he's gonna buy the other one from me." He said. But just because you work with appliances and stuff, you start to become mechanically inclined, and you can do any and everything. You know how many people every day that not I ain't talking about people who call and try to get work. I'm talking about people who walk to this door, knock on the door. Um, they don't see me come to the door. Who come around, walk to the back door, look in, and peeping through the window, and I see them. I go there and they come here because they can't find nobody to fix anything and ask me to fix it. I have a young man. They just had a 1 month old. And they got a 3 year old, and their air conditioner's out, and he can't get nobody out there for a week or so. And he done called me. He called me yesterday, and he called me today. If he called me tomorrow, I'll be around. I might ride out and go take a look at it. But he can't find nobody to come look at it, and he's calling everybody. Everybody's booked up. That's how much work is out here. Um, I told you with the appliance repair, I could as small as Clayton was, I could just go to two neighborhoods, Glen Laurel and Flower Plantation. I could make $100,000 just out of those two neighborhoods, not even 2 miles apart. Didn't have to cross no major highway. Didn't have to do anything. Just those two neighborhoods. Right now, if I was still doing it, I could probably just do it. I could probably get me a golf cart and just stay in my community on Flowers and make 100,000 easy. That's how much work is out here for you to get out here and make this money. That's what um, that's what I was talking to Slick earlier this morning. We were trying to figure out how people in these metropolitan areas with all these people there don't have any say they can't get any work. I just can't figure it out because in Stovall, my population in Stovall is about 800 people. That's where I'm originally from. I'm from a little place called Stovall. It's about 800 people. Now I won't be able to make no money in Stovall because they call me. I get about two calls every 2 or 3 calls every week with somebody from Stovall. That little place for 800 people with something broke, asking me how you fix it. They just don't have no money to pay me. But in a place that small, I can get 2 or 3 calls every week. In Selma, I get people every day, 3 or 4 people every day that's not calling, but actually coming down here looking for me. We selling ice cream Saturday. I go park the trailer so my daughter can actually sell it. She hasn't figured out how to back up the trailer yet. So I go back it up, and then I come back and I then once she gets in it, I'll leave. Then I'll come back later. But when I came back, she told me, Mr. Tim and them looking for you. I was like, what's going on? I don't know. They want to talk to you. So when I get back, I see them. That's when they come talk to me about appliances. Hey man, I'm thinking about buying this. What do you think about it? So we talking about appliances and stuff. People come to the ice cream trailer. They say, hey, no, Sneed gonna be at the ice cream trailer on Saturday, so I catch them there. So they come there looking for me for appliances. That's how big the demand is. That's how big the demand is for appliances. So I don't see how you can't make no money in appliances. We a couple more, then we're gonna get out of here. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Wild Williams taking the contract license. Slick, if I had time, I would be there with you. Well, yeah. Slick is running again. He think about doing some major stuff too. ABC Live event coming to KC soon. Talking about Kansas City. I don't know. Uh, Matter of fact, my I have to see. I don't. We thought about going on the road one time, and doing something, but we have to see. We have to see. We have to see. Quentin Hyde say, okay, peace, family. Wild Williams, my unicorn died. I got to get HVCR, then electrical. Okay. Quentin Hyde, welding is good to know. Yeah, right now, I need to do. I got so much stuff I need to do with this ice cream stuff that I need to know how to weld a little bit. Um, Okay. IND. If there's no third party warranties in our area to get started, do you recommend jumping? No, no, Lord, no. Where you at? Unless you someplace like New York or Boston or someplace like that where they have a lot of unions, there's going to be third party warranty companies there. You don't want to jump straight into COD if you don't know how to repair appliances. Is the warranty company. You're not going there really to make money. You're going there to get trained and have a safety net up under you. The warranty company is you not got to go out here and worry about marketing. You got to be worried about buying the parts. If you misdiagnose something with COD, no, you gotta go. You gotta come out your pocket. It's hard to go there and tell the homeowner, "Hey, I misdiagnosed this. It was this part. I need you to pay me for another part." They're not going to pay you. So third party warranty, if you misdiagnose, it don't matter. You just call them up, say, "Send me the other part." It don't cost you anything. It don't cost the customer anything. You go there to learn to actually fix the appliances. Go there to get your cash flow up. You go there to actually to make sure this is what you want to do. It gives you an actual place to actually get real life experience working on this. You learn how to interact with customers. Then you learn how to actually set your route out. You learn all the business parts right there without paying anything. You actually making money to learn how to run your business. And then once you get it down pat, then you branch off and start doing CODs. And people say, well, how you know we ready for COD? You know, you get tired of doing that paperwork. You get sick and tired of you get sick and tired of the third party warranty company. You ain't gonna want to be doing the paperwork. You don't want to be calling in for authorization. You just want to make your money and go. You'll cut them loose. All right. Slick. Appliance repair, self-educate yourself. Make you try to fix everything yourself. And most of the time you do fix it. Does. It does. It does. This once you learn how to educate yourself and you learn how to do it, you get to the point you can do a lot of stuff. You'd be surprised at the stuff you can do, and and like I said, it gets to a point too where you don't want to spend the money on stuff. Some of the stuff I see, I said, man, that stuff ain't nothing. I could do that myself. I ain't spending no money on that. So it's good. Okay, they networking. Um, um, IND, Nebraska. I applied for every company in this state and still no callback. You have to call them, go back again. I don't know how what part of Nebraska you at. If you're in a part of Nebraska where they what's the population there? You know, is it in the middle of nowhere where there's nobody near you? You like in the like like out in the middle of nowhere where there's like ranches and stuff. If so, you might have to drive to the nearest town, run calls there, and then come back. You know, you might have to drive, do like people how they work. You know, if you're out in the middle of nowhere, you got to drive into the city to get a job. You might have to do the same thing with your appliance repair. If you're in the middle of nowhere, you're gonna have to drive to the major city and run your calls and come on back home. Okay, these guys in the South and Midwest can learn and also make a lot of money at the same time. With us in places like Boston, so we gotta play the slow and long game. Yeah, see, if you're in Boston and New York, they got that stuff locked down a lot of times, and you have because of the trade unions and stuff. There you go. Mr. O, you'll find one and just learn as much as you can the first year. Create a basic website, get reviews from. There you go. Tyran, you're gonna gain control from. There you go. You're gonna gain control from your warranty customers. Just stick with it. You are. You are. Yep. Oh, you should be at Omaha, Lincoln. There's got to be some warranty companies out there. Reach out. Reach out to some of the electricians, HVAC, and plumbers, and find out who they're using. What third-party warranty company they use. Go to the the HVAC supply house out there. There should be. I think y'all might have Johnstones or R.E. Michaels or whoever out there. Go to the HVAC supply house, and you're not in competition with them, and just say, hey, you're an appliance repair person, and you want to know what third party warranty company they use out there. And they'll tell you, and you just apply there to those. Can you briefly run through the starting up a dryer vent business with a low budget? It's easy. Just go buy a dryer vent cleaning kit from Home Depot, Lowe's, and just put out some flyers. Just go to you put out flyers at in a community. You can put out the bandit signs. Leaving out the subdivision, all the little stop signs, leaving out to a major highway. Put out the bandit signs there. You can go to the fire department website. Every time there's a fire, they have to get listed on the website. Just find out wherever there's a fire, and just go to that street and just put out your flyers everywhere, just like CP&I and ADT used to do. If somebody had a break in at their house, the next day CPI and ADT is out in that neighborhood, and everybody's panicking. Say, hey, y'all just had a break in. Let me put these cameras up for you. Same thing. If somebody's house catch on fire, you go out there on that street and you start giving out postcards and stuff, putting them on the door knockers and whatnot. So that's easy. A driving cleaning. Yeah. Here we go. Black 12 21 2. Mike, are you saying that it's hard for you to hire people? Um, Mike, are you saying that it's hard for you to hire people who can convert your container into an ice cream? No, I can convert it to an ice cream for shop is easy. I can do that. That won't take me. That take me about 2 days, 2 to 3 days to do that. No, what's hard for me to do is to get a concrete guy, get the skilled trades that I can't do. So you go look for somebody who do concrete. They're building subdivisions where they gotta do the sidewalks, they gotta do all these driveways and stuff like that. So here they're building all these houses, all of your skilled trades. They're gonna be working at these subdivisions. They got 1,200, 2,000, 4,000 houses there. They're not gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna come out there and pour you and pour you two little concrete slabs." Ain't no money in that when I can be here for the next 2 years working with this guy. So they're gonna stay where the money's at. It ain't for a handful to go around. It ain't like it ain't like you got thousands of skilled tradesmen out here that can pour concrete and finish concrete. They just not. We just don't have them here. Just like it ain't like you got thousands of people that can repair appliances. They're just not out here. We just don't have enough of them. The school system just don't produce any. What high school teach you how to lay finish concrete? They don't. Where do you go? Where do you go to learn? That's a question. Where do you go to learn how to finish concrete? Where do you go? Do they have that? I don't even think they have it at the community college how to finish concrete. You gonna have to work for somebody, I think. I don't think. I'm gonna look real quick, see if they have that at the community college. I don't even think they have it at the community college. I don't see any. I don't see any place where they teach you how to finish concrete. I don't see it. I don't see it. So they're not producing them. Just like where do you go to learn how to repair appliances? Up until maybe 10, 15 years ago, all the people I knew were Freds and with Freds. Freds was the first person I knew that you could go to learn how to repair appliances. The last within the last 10 years, we have quite a few. You got SSG Academy, you have TML, you have Cornerstone, you have Dryer, you have Fred. So you have all these places to pop up. But up until then, you got Appliance Boot Camp. There was no place to go learn how to repair appliances. That was something you had to work with somebody to do, or went to work for Sears. Yeah, also check it with your realtors. 63 Apollo Rag Group. Expand your service area if there are no warranty companies. Yeah, that's what you do. And okay, thanks for the help. I'm on it. Love the book, by the way. Okay, no problem. Thanks. Okay, they networking. Tyran TV. Everyone that's coming after me saying warranty not paying. Yeah, there you go. Tyran TV. Everyone that's coming after me saying warranty not paying what I get anymore. They lowered the price on flat rates now for new people. Nah, they nah. We go over this great combo. Tyran TV. What's happening? You're gonna hear this twice a year. You'll hear it at the beginning of the year when the call volume slow down. There are people who don't follow the five banking accounts, who don't listen. They start being strapped for cash. And so what they'll do, they'll start calling the third party warranty company. Why I'm not getting any calls? They say, well, you too high. If you lower your call volume, your cost per call, or you let us put you on a flat rate, then we'll what's it call? We'll let you send you more calls. And so because they scrap with cash for cash, they say, okay, I'll do it. They like these rappers. They'll sign any deal just to get the deal. And so what happened, because they think they're gonna get more calls, they're not gonna get any more calls. It's just a slow time. They just panicking, and the warranty companies know that. So that's what they do. They sign them up on that, and then once the calls start picking up again, they be the same ones complaining they can't make no money, that they're going broke because they sign up on a bad deal. Versus if you wait, and like right now, it's get ready whenever the weather changes. So we get ready now to go from uh from summer over into the to the fall. And so with that, the refrigerators don't have to work as hard. We don't get into the cooking season until like the end of October. So from September is usually a slow time, and so people will start complaining. You're gonna see coming up on the Facebook group. It's called slow over there. It's called slow for everybody. That's how you know. You can tell people who don't who don't do file banking accounts. That's the first thing they ask. Is the call slow over there or just over here? They're gonna be slow everywhere. Ain't nothing you can do. We have two slowdown periods. Plus, everybody gonna spend their money with back to school and stuff. So everything is slow. And so, man, why ain't getting no calls? And then they go call the third party warranty company. They gonna hit them with that. Or the third party warranty company. This time they call you back and they tell you, we need you to lower your cost per call. If you don't, then we're gonna cut your calls off. I'm not gonna give you as many calls because I can't send you no calls. But the call volume will drop anyway. So what happened when they tell you that and the call volume drop, people start to panic. Oh no, they done cut me off. Just wait. It's just like the wildebeest and the rain and the rain season is coming. As soon as the cooking season hit, it's gonna take off again, and they'll give you anything you need to go fix something. Same thing if you wait until the refrigeration season hit over in the spring. I don't care what it is, they want you to go fix it. So if you follow the blueprint that I put out, you'll never be the preferred. It's hardly rare. It's gonna be very rare. You're gonna be the preferred vendor in your area. You don't want to be the preferred vendor. Preferred vendor is the person who get all the calls. They operating off of volume. You're not going to operate off of volume. You're gonna be one of the most profitable vendors in your area. So you just like you're gonna get the stuff that everybody else pass up on. So you get the recalls where they won't call back. You get the ones where two or three people that went out there and can't fix it. That's the stuff you're gonna get. You're gonna be the catfish. Wherever falls to the bottom, you get it and you charge your rate and go. So that's how you live off of them. And you don't care about what that thing that they charging. I've been hearing that for the last 20 years. The price is the price, and the people who take that bad deal, they won't be around next year. They be out. They be out. There you go. 89 Dr. Funk. So check your local energy company. They sell policies to their customers in case a storm knock out our power and shut off appliances. Yep. The networking. Yeah. Black 12 21 2. I believe that concrete work is top. Yeah, it is. It is. Uh, Slick. The ones who brought the course and applied the blueprint understand that the course costs don't does that understand that the course costs don't matter. I know several people who bought a couple of courses and still ain't complaining about the cost. Yep. Can you make it back? Um, Black 12 21 2. I learned concrete work for the city. Okay, yeah, if you can do concrete work, man, you make a buttload of money here. Not only here, not only from the private sector, even for the actual city. I can go. I'm not going to do that. But I can go out around the towns and show you where they got busted water pipes and stuff. They ain't got nobody to fix it. They you can I can show you where water is shooting up off the ground because they ain't got nobody to fix it. They don't have the plumbers to fix it. They don't have the people to go back and fix the concrete once it's done. They gotta get in line. The cities have to get in towns have to get in line just like everybody else. And a lot of people now don't like to work for the towns and the city because with the towns and the city, you have to wait for your money. You have to. Nobody wants to play waiting 30 days for your money. Nobody wants that TK Kirkland. I'm gonna do my work and go wait. No, I'll go straight to the people who pay me as soon as I'm done. Um, my apps. Warranties have been listening to this broadcast. I'm sure. Yeah, they have. They have. They have. My app. What is hilarious is that people have been underbidding at other companies are now abandoning jobs. Yep. Yep. There goes Greg B. Plows called me today trying to sell me 5 leads for $175. Yep, yep, yep. Cause they can't get nobody. They can't get nobody to do them. 63 Impala Rag dude. Most skills I learned on the job. School can only teach theory. To become a master, you have to learn from a master, no doubt. Pro Connect tried to give a Viking for $55. Yep. What's up, LP man? All right. The price is the price, and they will come back around. No doubt, they will come back around. Uh, Mr. O, I had a property management try to cut me out due to my cost, but they figure out quick that I'm better than the rest. The other company may charge less, but have to go out 3 to 4 times, no doubt. Uh, Yo, fix what I can and one stop. Yep. Uh, Wild Williams. Uh, Let's see. Nah, they play them games, but just sign up and just don't take the bad deal. Yeah, they'll call you. They'll call you. These other companies will say such and such will be unfixable. I'll be called as a third, sometimes fourth opinion, and bang it out first stop. So a lot of these property management started using me first. Yeah, that's what happened. That's exactly how it happened. Get my mail. Hey, Mike, wondering, what will you charge for a dishwasher install and remove? It depends. If it's just gonna be a basic one, where I ain't gotta be going through like what we call like no U or no square where the water line goes and then it turns and goes into an island. If it just and you gotta connect that stuff, it's gonna be easy. And the floor is not gonna be up over top of the legs. It's gonna come out easy, go right back in. If I'm doing that, I'm gonna be charging about 250 for a very basic install and removal. Mr. O. And then they also call me for stuff others won't fix, like Samsung bike. Yep, and so plan to keep his plan to keep his shop in town is a. There you go, Mr. O. That's the truth. You racing to the bottom. That's what some people do. That they look whoever the cheapest, I'm gonna go lower than them. You don't do that. You hold to your price and go. I have that. I have that same thing over there with the ice cream. Hey, you got to pay $7 if you want ice cream, but I can give you Joko Ice for $2 or $3. Yep. All his property management pay him COD. And that's another thing too. Uh, don't fall for I'm gonna say fall for that TK Kirkland deal. Yeah, see if you wait and you take you gonna take 50 like you were telling Charleston White. You start off you get $50 a day, $50 a night to actually come out on stage. And you got to wait to get your money, but it's corporate. They're gonna pay. They got a lot of money, but now we're gonna let you go over to London. And if you get over London, we got you set up for 60, 70, 80 more deals. Who's gonna take that crazy deal? I'm not gonna go do that. And the guy wait for my money. No, that's a Mr. Patel deal. If you go deal with Mr. Patel, you go out there. Hey, you give me a break on this one. I got a bunch of houses, and you can do all of them. But you have to give me a break on them. Mr. Patel work you to death and won't pay you. You be chasing your money down and all that. So when TK Kirkland was trying to explain that mess to Charleston White about why you don't no, ain't gonna make no money and why you gotta wait for your money, we don't went through that with Choice on Warranty, Mr. Potato. None of that stuff. Nah, I ain't taking that. I ain't gonna go. I won't go. But before I go through that, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'd much rather do one or two shows like he decided. I do my own shows and make 10,000 a month before I go out there and get caught up on that mess. Um, get my man Mike. I really appreciate you, man. You were right. The schematic helped me trace the $4,000 finish. The manufacturer calls it. There you go. Good job, man. Yep. Never take that offer. Uh, Black Twitter. Will you make a course on how to make your? Oh yeah, I am. Matter of fact, like I said, it's funny that the people who came over here today, I gotta go check out their manufacturing facility. They make actual food trucks, and they trying to make an ice cream cart, and they was looking to do the same thing. They was looking to make a like a wine survey or something they could go put out into the because they trying to make a franchise, and they wanted something they could put out that could actually go to the underserved neighborhoods. So I was letting them taste the Joko Ice. So from there, they was very impressed with that. and they like that. So when they come back and we talk again, um, we might work something out. If we work something out, uh, then like I say, this ice cream thing might change. So I saw they got right there in Fremont, they got over like I think over 5,000 or 6,000, maybe more than that square feet manufacturing facility where not only do they build food trucks, not only do they build food trucks, but they build a prefab walls. They go um go into like the walk-in freezers and stuff. They build those walls and stuff where they have the plywood and the metal frame on the outside and the insulation on the inside. So they do all of that too. So they putting stuff together and they're interested in talking to little old Mike Sneed. So they it was funny that they told me, so you the expert. I was like, nah, I don't know. So what they're thinking, they have I can tell some of this stuff. There's nothing proprietary or confidential because you don't see what they have. They they're actually making molds. They're making an actual mold with their ice cream brands and stuff in it. So you know how you go and so they're making their own little ice cream molds that they want to freeze and put their flavors and stuff in it. That's branded just for them. So you can only get their molds and they're going to franchise. So they had a they same thing like it's crazy. We all went down the same thing. They had like the first design was like a bicycle trike that they wanted to do. Same thing I looked at and they actually was they in the process of they built it out. But it's just for the bike alone is about $7,000 8,000, not including the freezers and all that stuff they put on. And they same problem I ran into when I started looking at that. Now you got to worry about transportation, getting that thing in and out, and then it limit you. You can't take that thing up into no wedding. You can't take it up into no office buildings. You can't take that thing into the school building. It's just made mainly for high traffic areas, tourist areas, places where you can actually drive and metropolitan areas, whatever. So that's why I told him I went to the cart. But the problem I'm having with the cart right now, it works good. I got two problems. One, it's a little hot, and so you have to have a little ladder or something to get into that. So I'm addressing the height. The other thing that I have, uh, 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 it's too hard for me to mass produce it the way it is. Like I can't produce a lot of them. So with that, that's what I'm addressing too, where I can mass produce it, where I can say, okay, I can figure it out. Uh, uh, Go to metal supermarkets. They have my plans. They know how to cut everything, and then from there, I can take it to their welding shop. They have welders and everything down here in Fremont. So I can actually take that over to Fremont, give them my plans, and they can build me as many as I need. Once I get the cuts and stuff, get everything lined up, they build me as many as I need, and then from there I can mass sell it. And then that's something that you could do with the franchises, where you come in and you say, hey, you can buy a Joko Ice franchise, and with the franchise you can have a couple of different ways. You can go with the actual push cart. This is one price for the push cart, and then if you don't want to do the push cart, if you want to go with the actual uh, 8x20 shipping container, you go with this price. And at the same time, you know, we could help you actually with the shipping container. Actually, help you go out and look and find a piece of property or something that you can actually put that thing on. So that's what we're talking about, and I'm hoping that we can go further down the road. We go further down the road. I'm not giving nobody the Joko Ice. A couple of people have it already, which I don't mind. But if we go further down the road there, I would put the brakes on and say, hey, we might be franchising this thing. So yeah, those shady appliance company, these new shady appliance companies, they always come back rebranded. Stay out the way for choice and all them. They always been doing their thing. Zoe Holiday. Where's the tech sheet for the fridge? The tech sheet for a fridge location. You got to get you what they call appliancetology or someplace where you go get the service manual. So you have to put your model number in and go get it. Um, Black 12 21 2. I need a food truck there. Yeah, food trucks are expensive, but they build them. They manufacture them. Tyran TV. I don't know what it is, but 210 approving everything right now, trying to send me everything like they ain't got no other. They probably don't. I know my nephew. He's maybe 2 or 3 weeks out. He's not taking any more warranty calls. He on hold. He 2 or 3 weeks out. He doing just CODs. So you might. I don't think. I don't think Slick might be doing. I don't know anybody around here might be doing it. Maybe Tommy. Tommy, you and Tommy might be the only two who's still doing some warranty work around here. Tyrone, that I think of. I think Tommy and I don't know if Slick's still doing it or not. But a lot of people on hold because there's so much work right now. Black 12 21 2. I'm located in Georgia. Yeah, you can go depending on what you're gonna do. You're gonna be cooking. If you're gonna be doing food, where you're gonna be cooking in a food truck, they can get real expensive, and that's real expensive. I don't like the cooking on the food truck. I don't want no restaurant. I don't want no restaurant because, like I say, if you that food you have to throw it away at the end of the night. Ice cream, what I don't sell, it goes back in the freezer, and it's still good. So I went past what I said I was going to go. I'm actually getting off now. I want to thank everybody. If you hadn't already, go purchase the Appliance Boot Camp. Great way to get you where you need to be at so you can retire. Once again, thank you all for watching. I'll be back on Thursday. Bye bye.